Hey y'all, it's Alex and you are watching Peach Perfect. Thanks so much for tuning in. So today I have got a review from an amazing company called Dress Lily. I'm going to be reviewing some bikinis. I've got a couple more bikinis. I've got some like lingerie, and I've actually got like a little romper and like a little tank top. So a bunch of different things that I'm going to be reviewing today, trying on. Before I jump into the details on all of this, a couple reminders, all my normal reminders. One, if you are new to the channel, welcome. Definitely subscribe. I've got a lot of really awesome videos coming up with a lot of amazing different companies. Two, I do have an Amazon wish list. I have been getting some DMs and some messages in regards to the Amazon wish list not working. I don't know what was going on, but I have contacted Amazon and I think that we have worked out the kinks on that. There were a couple of unchecked boxes that should have been checked. So hopefully that is all settled. Sorry, I got a hair on me. So hopefully that should be settled. Thank you to everyone that has reached out that is trying to get something. I'm so sorry that it's been an inconvenience, but hopefully that glitch has been fixed. And three, I do have a Patreon account, so if there is a more exclusive side of me that you want to see, I post weekly selfies on there and I do multiple exclusive videos a month. So if you want to see more of me, you can definitely check out my Patreon account. So on to the review. Amazing, amazing, amazing company, Dress Lily. So many options that you can choose from clothing wise, including a lot of awesome bikinis like this one. So the first bikini I've got on, the first thing that's like, I feel like is just totally eye-catching, and I am fresh out the shower, so don't mind me with my wet hair and my no makeup. Wet hair, don't care kind of day. It's one of those Sundays. So I love this bikini because I love the print. So you've got like this super bright, like pink and black and blue and purple and orange and red, like little funky print on like the main section, and then you've got just like the checkered on the straps, which I love the contrast between the two. My only complaint, I love how everything fits, except this, y'all are gonna laugh. So I know I got a big booty, but this thing doesn't even cover my butt crack. It is so, and I'm all about tiny, it's just it needs to be tiny in the right places. It doesn't even, and I can't because if I pull up that way, then it goes down lower in the front. This is literally as tall as I can get it, and that's my butt crack right there. You can see my tan lines all the way up there. So it's definitely kind of a weird fitting bottom. So if you like super duper low cut bikinis, this is for you. But it's my only complaint, and it's a small one. It's just it doesn't fit me the way that I would love for it to fit. Like if this was a thong, because we all know that Alex loves thongs. If this was a thong and just a little more high cut, especially on the back, it would be like 100% perfect, because seriously, this is one of my favorite bikinis print-wise ever. I love the print. It is a size small. It does fit true to size. So if you're feeling this print and this style, order the regular size that you are. And I just love the cut on this. It's just that's my only complaint. What I'll probably do is I'll wear the top with like a black bottom, like one of my black thongs, just so that I can still, because I want to show off this print, but the bottom is more full coverage than I want, and it's just too low cut. I don't think people want to walk around seeing my butt crack. So, all right, so on to the next one. So I guess let's do the bikinis first, and we can end with either the lingerie or the clothing. So let's get this next one on. And this one is super cute because it's like tie-dye, which I absolutely love tie-dye stuff. It's really fun, and I think it really looks good against an awesome tan. So I'm really excited to see how this looks on. So as usual, bear with me because it is on the strappy side on the back, so it's definitely one of those that I'm gonna have to make sure I get on the right way. Oh, this is adorable, y'all. Okay, Okay, I'll keep on tying while I walk over. So this bikini is absolutely, oh my gosh, I love it. I love the tie-dye. Super fun, super summery. Love the cut. Like I said, y'all know me, I love my thongs. So this is the cut that I'm looking for, the cheekier the thong, and it's more high up on the butt. And I feel like too, it makes your butt look bigger if it's higher up. I know that like some people are still fighting the whole higher rise like bottoms and all of that stuff, but I promise it shapes out the booty so much better when it's up like this. And then the back, y'all can see on the top is really cute. It's got all these little crisscrosses and even the strings are like totally rainbow. I love this. Wow, this is definitely gonna be one. I think we're going to the lake this weekend, so this will definitely be something that I whip out on the lake. Same thing, size small, wonderful material, really, really stretchy, because y'all know me. Not only am I a thong girl, but you know how I feel about things like tight in my armpits and my crotch. This is very, very stretchy, so it's very, very comfortable. Love this. Wow, this is definitely one of my favorites I've gotten this year. All right, so on to the next one. The next one is really cool. It's not necessarily my style, but that's why I love reviews, because not everything has to be my style, so that y'all can see, because everyone has different styles. But I like this because it's actually like a 3-piece little bikini set, and you'll see what I mean in just a second. Let me get this on and then I will show y'all what I mean. Very cute. So one thing that I've talked about in the past, and this will apply to this bikini, is for me personally, when I've got the small chest that I do, underwire bikinis just do not work for me. They don't, I can't fill them out. This one it's a small, and I feel like I can definitely fill it mostly out, but not all the way. You can definitely see like some gap there. So if you're bigger chested than me, this would probably fit you a lot better than me, but I'm just not huge on the underwire. I just don't think it fits me well. It's not comfortable to me. That I don't like underwire, but I know that a lot of women really, really, really like underwire because it gives them the support that they need because they are bigger chested. So if that is the case, then you will love this. So it's got like the baby blue and then the navy blue, and then there's little like white polka dots. So it's like very, very sailorish kind of looking. And then it's the navy blue bottom and then the little ties. And so it also comes with a cute little pair of shorts that you can wear, which are absolutely adorable. So it comes with the little shorts. I mean, this I guess you could probably even, women, if you want to be super modish, you could probably even wear this just like as the bikini bottoms if you wanted to. But really, really stretchy. Like I said, this is a size small, so it does fit. It's true to size, but if you're super small like me, like if you're a 32A or a double A, you're probably gonna have a hard time filling out the cup size like I do, but that's okay. All right, so let's move on to the next one. I believe I've got 2 more bikinis. Let's see. Give me just a minute to get out of all of these and get the next one on. So this next one I love because it's a really pretty color, and I really like the texture in it. It's like a ribbed texture, which is really fun. Because if you don't have a print, it's kind of fun just to have that texture, just to kind of make it something different from just the plain color. And it's a little more full coverage, but it's not like full coverage. So the bottom's a little more full coverage than like say the tie-dyed one. So I mean it is a little, so if you're wanting a little bit more coverage, you can probably do that. And Then you've got the top, which is, you do have the adjustable straps, but you do not have like the closure in the back, which is okay, but you know, some people really like that. I like either. As long as I can adjust the straps, I'm fine. But I do love the color. Absolutely love the color. It's that super kind of light mint color, if y'all can't tell by the camera. Really pretty on, and like I said, you can kind of see that it's ribbed, so really cute on, and love the color. And this is a size small. All right, on to the next one. Let's see. Sorry, my phone was saying that it's almost out of battery, so I was just making sure it hadn't cut off on me. All right, so the next one is just a simple black bikini, definitely more full coverage like that blue one. And let me see if I can figure out the top on this, because there's kind of like little sleeve, like little ruffle straps. Let me make sure this is right. So, you know, I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. This is not my favorite. It's one of those bikinis that it's just, I think it probably just looks cuter on paper than it does actually on. Like, the idea of this bikini is super, super cute, but it's just not that great on, and in my opinion. The top, and maybe it's just because the ruffles are all messed up, but I think it's one of those tops that just doesn't really fit anybody that well, and it's just kind of an awkward way of doing it. So you've got this little V, so everything's just connected on one strap, and then it's a tie in the front. The bottoms, you know, they're not, again, like I said, everyone has a different style, so they're not my preference just because they are full coverage and not the thong like we all know I love. So they're not the thong, but the bottoms are really cute. I like the little detail on the hip, where you can kind of adjust how wide you want that band, but I just don't like the top. I think it's awkward, and maybe somebody bigger chested might make it look a little better, but I'm just not wild about the top. It's really comfortable. The material is really soft. It's true to size, but I'm just not wild about the style. I'm not wild about the style, and I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. So, not loving the style. All right, so that is it for the bikinis. I've got a couple more things for y'all, clothing and lingerie. So let's get this little crop top on. I've got an adorable little crop top that I'm just gonna pop on some shorts so y'all can kind of see how it looks with an outfit. I love that crop tops are back in. They have been for a while, but I love crop tops. So this is just a simple little, and it's like a little knot in the front, and it just kind of crisscrosses. It's got a little cap sleeve. I love the low V on the front, and then it's kind of like that scalloped look, and then just kind of lower in the back. So absolutely adorable. I'm not, as I've said before in all my videos, I'm not big on sleeves just because I don't like things hugging my armpits too tight, but this is really, really, really stretchy material, and it's not too tight in the armpits. Thank you so much for making it like that, because I cannot stand things in my armpits. It just drives me insane. Even in the winter, I wear like shirts, like the boyfriend shirts, so that they're baggy at the armpits, because I really just don't like things in my armpits. I hate it. So really cute on, amazing material, really, really, really stretchy, so you're gonna be really comfortable in it. All right, so I've got another tank top, and that is a size small. Sorry, I didn't say that before. That is a size small. Then the next thing is a little white tank top, very, very cute. It is more of like a tunic tank, and when I saw this on their website, I really liked it. And the way that the girl had it on their website was they kind of had like one side kind of tucked in. So let's try both. Yeah, see, since it's like a really long tunic, I mean, you can barely even see my shorts in the back. I definitely think it's one of those that, like, if you're gonna wear it in the summer, that maybe you can kind of tuck the front in just so that it's not like looking like a dress. But the other way that I think I would wear this too is like in the spring or fall, like with a little cardigan, put on some leggings, and I don't care if it's a, you know, a tunic then or if it covers up that. But with shorts, I mean, you can't even tell that I'm wearing them on. So for me, and I guess you probably could maybe unbutton too and make it like, you know, tie it in a knot as well. That would be cute, kind of like that. Yeah. So I'd say if you're wearing it in the summer, it's probably going to be smart if you unbutton, tie, and then pop it in. This is like that polyester, so it's really lightweight, really breezy, really comfortable. And the cool thing is it's big enough, you know, so that you can just throw it on. I am not in a bra right now. It is the ever so slightest bit sheer, but I don't think it's sheer enough that you have to wear a bra, that you should be worried about it. I mean, I think you'd be more worried about just bending over and things being seen that way than through the actual shirt itself. But really, really cute tank on. All right, so I've got a little romper and then 2 pieces of lingerie, and then I believe we are done with this. So hang in there, y'all. We are almost done. All right, now you're gonna hate me, but it's gonna take me a hot second because they have got a ton of buttons. And I just did a review yesterday where all the dresses had like 50,000 buttons. And that's again one of those things that I don't think the designer really thought of and didn't actually try it on, because for me, I'm all about convenience, and having to sit there and do all these tiny little buttons is not the most convenient thing in the world. Yes, there are much bigger issues, I get it, I'm just being picky, but it is kind of a pain in the butt to try to get all these buttons on. But it does make for a really cute look. So this is like a little romper dress. So it's linen, just trying to think of the right word. It's like that linen feel, and it's just kind of got like a navy blue and then the white stripe. I love, oh, and you can tie these? Oh, so yeah, so you can tie these and make them into like a little bow. Oh, so yeah, so it's on both sides. So I love the detail that it's, you know, the vertical and then the horizontal. I think that's very flattering. And the back is just really cute. So it is, I typically like things that are a little more form-fitting, but with something like this, it really just makes it easy just to throw on like a little necklace, some flip-flops, and you're out the door. And it's just very easy to wear, very cute. And again, I always talk about how I love like versatile dresses. I feel like this is kind of a versatile dress because you can kind of make it dressier, or you can just put on some flip-flops. Like I can wear these with wedges and heels, or I can just put on some flip-flops. So very cute, very easy to wear, very breezy, so very comfortable. The linen, you know, if you're not used to wearing that linen material, it is a little more rough than like, you know, the cotton or the polyester. But again, since it's pretty loose fitting, it's not uncomfortable at all. All right, so I've got 2 more things. So now we're down to the lingerie. Let me put on, give me just a second. Almost there, y'all. We did not give much breathing room in this bad boy. All right, so we've got this on. So, oh, and it does come with a matching little like kind of G-string thong. So there's that. So this is like one of their little lingerie pieces. I think it's super cute. It's definitely, the material is very constricting, so it's not that easy to move in. But if you're looking just for something just to set the mood, set the tone, then this is definitely it, because it's super sexy. I love that it's off the shoulder. I love that they've got one sleeve that's the lace, and then the other sleeve that's just the true black. And then the back of this, y'all, look at the back of this. So super sexy. I love the cutouts and then the lace. Very, very, very sexy. So like I said, it's very constricting. I mean, there's definitely some stretch to it, but it's not really, really, really stretchy. So like my right arm in this sleeve, and I've got pretty thin arms, it's pretty tight on. But like I said, if this is just something that you're gonna wear for just a couple minutes before getting to the fun part, then this is the perfect thing. And like I said, it does come with the matching G-string. So moving on, last piece. If I can get my arm out. All right, last piece. So what I'm gonna do, because YouTube will get mad at me, very mad at me for showing what this can show. I'm gonna put a little bra on underneath just so you can still see it on, but it's very, very sheer on the top, so my ninnies would show if I wore the piece without a bra. So let me just put one on under this. And you'll still see what it looks like with it. And then they've got the matching underwear. So, other than this being super, super sheer, it's absolutely adorable. So pretty on. Love the color. And you'll see what I mean. Very cute. All right, so here is the last piece. So beautiful. So it's this like beautiful maroon red, and then it's got this real pretty kind of sheer silver and black lace, and you've got the trim on the bottom. You've got this beautiful detail kind of right under the breast piece. Right in here, you've got the pretty little bow. I love all the little lace detail. And then the back, like I said, I do have a bra on, so this would not be there if you were wearing it without the bra. And then it does have the matching thong, and it's got this cute little, cutout, so you can actually adjust, how tight you want it around your back. But really, really cute on. Love the material, super soft, so super comfortable. So definitely something, and I like things like this because it's easy to get in and out of, because typically when you're wearing lingerie, you're wearing it for a reason, and the last thing you want to be is constricted and not be able to get something off when the mood strikes. So I'm just saying. But beautiful. I love this piece. I think my husband will like this as well. So that is all I've got for y'all. As always, everything that I've tried on, as well as the company's information, Dress Lily's information, will be linked in the bio of this video. So if you like something, definitely check them out. And again, this is just a touch of what they actually have. So many clothes, so many things of lingerie, so many bikinis, so much to choose from, and all very reasonably priced. And again, well made. This isn't just like cheap stuff that's $5. This is well made stuff. I mean, some of these bikinis, the first two bikinis that I tried on are going to go down like in history as some of my favorite bikinis ever. So definitely check them out. Lots to choose from. And as always, you can find me on Instagram at mypeachperfect, and then my personal account is Badass Glass. And I hope y'all enjoyed, and I hope y'all have a wonderful week. I will see you soon. Mwah.